Hello folks, ThomFnG here and welcome back. So this is the single Shinobi mission. This is hopefully to get one more engineer for the our place, and I think that's got us 6 engineers, and I think I need 7 for the total campaign, so we'll see how we get done. Unfortunately they do have a larger radius detection, which isn't great for me, but okay. Like I say, it's a hit or miss whether you can get it done or not, so I'll just take that for what is.
We're moving in for an emergency extraction of a VIP working for the Resistance. The spokesman provided the coordinates, but the rest is up to us. Locate the VIP and escort them out of the area safely. Goes without saying, but don't leave any hostiles standing. Menace 1-5, target coordinates incoming. Secure the VIP and proceed to the evac volume for extraction. Advent already knows we're here, so your position isn't concealed for the extraction.
Hello folks, ThomFnG here and some post-commentary action. So going forward, when I do the single Shinobi missions like this, if nothing really happens, I'm literally just going to cut it to the end. Like I say, on this mission, it was easy to get there. It did take a couple of turns to get there. I think it was 12 or 14 turns or something crazy. But like I say, I was just scouting about in the Shinobi. I found them pretty early. I basically had to get the engineer one direction, and they were all moving that way, so I had to move all the way back to the other direction. And from there, like I say, I was literally just sticking the engineer in a corner, and then we got out. It's as simple as that. Like I say, it wasn't that exciting, so I'm just going to flip it right at the end. Hopefully we can get out. Oh. Good. A while. 6 tons, man, jeez. You know, so look at that. Alloys. 9. Alright, so the good thing is we didn't see any. 9 tons, like I say, that was kind of easy how we got here actually. Just taking a wee side step to get here and there, and I was like, no, bother with that. Better tomorrow.
I can't imagine the aliens are too happy about this one, Commander. Hell of a job.
One mission. Ripper. Well done. Right. So from there, we finally got the one bottom row done, essentially, or 2 bottom rows. So I'm now going to be building the power relay, so that should be our power management clearly done. We shouldn't have any trouble going from there. And we also I also went for the proving grounds. Again, we need the skill jack for mission types. We're going to need grenades. We might need ammo types and armor types and stuff like that. So it will come in handy going forward. Well, a bit of a doozy now because we have the Advent retaliation. But the good thing about this one is that it does give us time. Now, there's only, I think, a day and 3 hours before we have to get the mission done. So we do have time to play around with everything. We also got a Faceless Mission straight up, and we also have the Advent Netwrok tower. So the way that I'm going to go about it in my head anyway, is that I'll do the Advent Netwrok first, then do the Faceless Mission. The reason I'm going to be doing it that way is I get the troops from the Advent Netwrok back. Hopefully they'll get injured, and hopefully their will is still high enough, because will can also play a big important role in who you send onto a mission. We'll get the Faceless Mission done. That way we can then start getting the people that are in our havens. We can bring those soldiers back as well, and that way I've got basically a full roster that I can take into the Advent, the chosen mission, the retaliation mission. So yes, like I say, it's not quite panic stations just yet, because I can figure out a way to get around it, which is great, but you know, it's still a chosen mission that can be a pain in the backside. So straight from there, we finally got our advanced weapons. So I burned through more supplies to try and get what I really need. So again, sniper rifles, miniguns, grenade launcher, predator armor if I need it and stuff like that. So yes, everything on that front is going very well. And from there I got the Snaky Boy, so try and get I think it's medikits, enhanced medikits. Sure, I'm not using them, but they should come in handy going forward.
Although I would expect to be growing more accustomed to seeing the clear intermingling of both human and alien genetic material, I must admit, this reptilian creature with such distinctive human features is surprisingly unsettling. Invasion-era reports include references to a species with some reptilian qualities, but nothing as readily apparent as this. I find it unusual, to say the least, that the subject so often referred to in the past as the Thin Man has now been revealed to
from there, because the snake autopsy was instant, which is great, I decided to go for battlefield armor. May as well now get that up and running. I was really torn between that and mobile armor, but I went for the battlefield armor simply because exosuits can come in very handy at the moment because you get an extra explosion, so on and so forth, which is nice. So they'll be good on the grenadiers and the techs, which is very nice. We're not really interested in reinforced frame. Like I say, I won't be touching any mechs in this campaign, as far as I know anyway. I don't think I will be, but from there, you know, spend as much as we can. Whatever we have, we're basically trying to bolster all our people as much as possible. So mag rifles, mag cannons, shotguns, even the shotguns for the rangers, they can really dish out damage, trust me. I'll probably go for a new rifle for the Reaper, because we may as well. We will be using it at some point, and I'll make sure to get the Skirmisher and the Reaper armor as well, simply because, you know, if we're going to be bringing them in, we may as well have armor on them, because it will come in handy. And so, because time was not against us in this one, I decided to go for the Advent mission. Now, ideally you want to try and boost this as much as possible. I believe it still comes into the arena of every 25 points over the threshold of 100%, you're going to get a reduction in whatever it is for the mission. So if you can get to 200%, do so, because like I say, having less troops on the mission does come in handy, because like I say, you only have a limited amount of time when you sabotage the transmitter that you have to kill stuff. So any less troops on the mission really does come in handy. Well folks, like I said, we're just going to get straight into the Advent Network Tower, simply because this episode is already short enough. I think 3 or 4 episodes you've had two missions, so ain't you lucky folks, ain't you lucky. So we'll just get straight into the next day essentially and get started with that. In retaliation, so yes, generally feels like we're going to be facing the assassin on that mission. The way that I'm going to do it is I'm going to do this mission, then I'm going to do the Faceless Mission, and then go and do the Haven Assault or Haven Invasion or whatever it's called, and try and defeat that Chosen. But this one is going to be... This one is either easy or bad, depending on where you go, essentially. Like I say, the good thing is you can have multiple times how you want to do this. There's no rush. If you want to say 40-50 turns, you can do 40-50 turns, because you can cheese it in a way somehow, alright? Shinobi, you're going to cheese it as much as possible. There's 2 routes you can go, the left or the right. If you go down the left hand side, I'll tell you when I go there because it's easier to explain, but like I say, it's generally the Shinobi's going to do all the heavy lifting, and we just have to make sure everybody else is in a position where we can do as much damage as we can dish out. The problem is the Ranger's only one with the mag rifle, everybody else has just got the basic stuff. You know, no upgrades essentially. The tech's got upgrades, but like I say, it's I don't think I'll do that much damage to stuff. Well, maybe, so we'll just have to wait and see. But like I say, I'll explain to you on the mission. Yeah, it's not fun though. Like I say, we've got those 3 missions that just propped up. The good thing, we did have like a grace period with the Faceless and the Haven Assault. We had like a day and a half, so at least I could try and build up as much stuff as I could. Why is Bradford so quiet?
Lock it down, secure the surrounding area, remove all enemy security forces guarding the target. All goes
Alright,
well,
so...
they can see us coming.
Right, so yeah, this is going to be a
Move to
nightmare one.
infiltrate the network tower. Locate the access point and hack in to seize the broadcast signal.
Right, so this one is going to be a little bit annoying, but we can do it. We can do it. So essentially what's happening, right? If you go down the right hand side with the Shinobi, there's never a turret here. It's always free. You just go down this way, you'll be fine. The left hand side, a little bit weird. Sometimes it has a turret, sometimes it doesn't. Like I say, if you have Ghost Protocol, or Ghost whatever it is, Ghost Walker, you can basically skirt past it without an issue. The problem though is that we do have enemies that are quite maxed out, and because the strength in this area is very high, we're going to be facing opponents that's going to be quite difficult to get rid of. So, now, also, these areas here, you can cheese them. If you're in between them, nothing can get you. Yeah, so you've got that going for you as well.
Headed there now.
Keep the Grenadier and you together, and you together. Now, another important thing to do is you can cheese this as well. If you have a specialist, you can get the gremlin to basically hover in to hack it, to crack the window so you can get through it. But since I don't have one of those, we're just going to have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Swarm of tiny robotic units working in close coordination to maintain a cohesive form. Oh, yeah. Closing target position now. Auto watch, auto watch, auto watch. Hey, navigation. Not under trackers. They didn't know all that effort into disguising the alien mode. The design may be a function of the network itself. The amount of satellite energy filtered through that system is beyond measure. Status confirmed. We have control of the network tower. The signal is going out.
Ow, wow, wow, wow. Right. Time is now. So we've got a group over here. That group, that should finish off pretty easily.
What's over there?
See what we can see. Hey, alright.
Grenade out! Targets eliminated.
On like actually. Hello group. Alright.
Absolutely. They won't last long.
Game here, I'm gonna have to waste.
Absolutely. Only the best.
31 damage. That's kind of dealt with.
Not a problem.
That's
That's how it's done.
where's folk go?
Okay, I'll go. Grenade!
There. Alright. Hmm.
Not a problem.
It'll do. On there.
That's affirmative.
Flamethrower engaged.
Technically, he should be dead. That is terrible damage, like. I don't know what the hell that was. As far as I know, they don't get their turn just yet. The Nagas are going to run. I can deal with that.
Hostile neutralized.
Whether or not I can get up there, that's the issue right now.
Using hook.
Okay, the Nagas are going to run, so that doesn't bother me that.
I'm trusting you here.
It's just what they do.
This is for you.
I'm going to take the armor off. Didn't want that. Want that. Split them up now. One. That's gonna run. That's the worst part. That's the worst guy. If I can get the okay, so I've got thingy for that.
Heading out.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, take a chance. Take a gamble.
Bring in the pain.
Oh. What's this guy gonna do? What was looking for? Naga, you run away.
Enemy strike at me.
What was looking for? Shame we lost that loot, but oh well. What is this? I'm not taking that chance again, so. Got 1 damage. What was that? What was that there? What was that there? Crit. Crit off 2 damage. If I can see that, would that be constituted as a flank?
On my way.
It's important to note, this is the only mission where if you don't pick up loot, you lose it.
Got the loot
So
here.
it's quite important to pick it up.
Sure thing.
That will not slow them.
Then I start with this. Then I start with this. And then I start with that right now.
Need ammo.
AP rounds and I'm
These guys will love
fucking
this.
hit. I get that. Need to flank this guy. Hopefully this class is a flank.
Roger that.
No. Ah,
Sure thing.
This could be pretty bad, actually.
On Overwatch.
This looks a little ugly. Get ready for a surprise.
Oh. You hit me, so I'll hit you. Alright, I was hoping to get through that flawlessly, but... yeah. Can happen, folks. Can happen. The good thing is you're flanked. See? Notice how they're always clever. They always know what to do. It's like they can anticipate your every
Enemy
move.
eliminated.
This is Avenger. Status confirmed. Area secure.
Alright, nice. Okay, so a bit shame that I only got hit right at the end again. See, I was hoping that that Naga was like over there. Well, like I said, you know how the strength of the area is so high? We're getting the maximum amount of people now, so yeah. So this is the last part of this liberation mission. You know...
Welcome to the fight.
Welcome to the fight, folks. Welcome to the fight. Alright, so... right after this... Faceless Mission, then on to the hardest mission in the game.
Hello, Commander. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
New objective added.
We're ready to move when you...
Okay. Not seen where it is yet. Relax, mate. Relax.
Excellent work, Commander. Your efforts in the field have certainly encouraged the crew.
Alright. Shinobi. Nice. Close the rubber. Okay. Okay. Like I said, you would have expected to do a lot more intel than that, but we have bigger fish to fry, folks.
Make contact with their network first. This is only the beginning, Commander. Your leadership will be a beacon to our people across the globe.
Yeah, we don't want to do that just yet. We will. Alright, so... what hours for that? Oh, black site. Eliminate the spy. Investigate the black site. Stop the attempted retaliation. Right, so it's going to be the Advent spy. Get that mission done right now. So, good thing is there's only one enemy. Got a concealed start. Again, it's just our troops.
Setting course for Sector 4, Chile.
And from over there, we'll go straight to our that assault over there. Get from there. Right. Okay, cookie. Nice little house. Alright, so who did I bring in this one? Oh. Specialist, maybe?
Position is obscured.
Alright, so who do we have? We got rubbish. Rubbish. That'll be you. Rubbish. We got. Right, hopefully we get good damage here.
Granada. Nos han descubierto. Take a look at this. Okay, so we got one.
This looks valuable. You want some more?
It's dead now, stop hitting that target. Okay.
Come on, focus.
Well, again, I didn't even kill him. Really. Classic. Classic, folks.
Cover my flank!
What?
I think I need some help.
It's always classic. I love that in this game. Love it.
I hope it's worth it.
Absolute classic. 6 people, and they're all shooting
Keep it scar.
the wrong target.
Running dry.
Afirmativo.
Oh, I love it when it does that. Nothing for it.
Parece que es esto.
We know they're over here. So
Back online.
yeah, you're supposed to be the good person here, and
Got it covered.
not from what I just saw.
Ya podemos seguir.
From what I just saw.
Ven y verás.
Actually,
What's over there? On it. Got it covered.
well, like I say, as long as you don't die, we still got you, I suppose.
No problem, boss.
Grateful for that.
I've got the thing.
Thing would that be? Thing.
Voy a ello. Tropas de Advent detectadas.
Watch this, they're going to be out of range for everybody. Watch. Just watch. Range.
Supongo que está bien.
Look at that. Look at that.
Pegadora va.
Don't know how they do it, folks. I just don't know how they do it. Every goddamn time. Uh,
Oh yeah! I'm going!
a flank, so you might move first before you come and get me.
Good to go. I'm going. On Overwatch.
At least that wastes a turn. Dead. Right.
¿Eso es todo? Negative damage.
Of course, negative damage. Of course. I think it was going to happen to you. Did you think you were actually going to hit it? Good one. I need to go all out on you. That's good, that, because that means he's going to move first anyway. Still got a mind control, so I'm going to assume that's going to mind control. Right. An increase or a decrease?
Alright, I'll go!
Do not start, please. Really not in the mood for this right now.
Whatever you say. Grenade!
Really not. Really.
I'm going.
You're going to attack one of my guys. This is why I hate this. This is why I hate this.
What's over there?
You just move right there.
Si tú lo dices.
Difficult.
Overwatch. Eso es. You watching?
That's incredible, like, that's incredible. Like I say, I honestly do think...
Looks a little ugly.
What? Like, the bigger the enemy, literally the easier it should be able to hit.
Nos disparan.
Personally. my opinion.
Alright, I'll go.
Here we go.
You can't handle me. Could use some ammo over here.
If I flank it first, it's going to run. Probably going to mind control.
Vale, iré.
I'm not going to do that. I want it to mind control, so.
I hope it's worth it. Moving to Overwatch. Te haré caso. Granada! Seems doable. Scanning.
Can I had you?
What's over there?
Eh?
Come get some.
Should have run. You're going to do that. That's fine.
¿Qué ha sido eso?
Okay, I'm happy with that.
Vale.
Right. Wow.
Is it clear?
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. Luckily it wasn't. Happy with that.
Why am I on cargo duty?
Just kill it and shut up. Right. That's all you need to know.
Positive confirmation. Area secured. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Again, one hit. Really annoying. Very lucky with that 74, 75 shot. But again, it's like the larger the enemy, it should be the easier to hit. I don't care if it's got mondo health, it should be easier to hit. Look at easier, man.
I would like to assure the citizens of Advent that our peacekeepers
90,
will stop
I
at
miss.
nothing to prevent
74s,
further
yeah, that's
attacks
fine.
by criminal elements such as the one that occurred today. The elders have
Aye. Good work.
Executed to
Good
the
job.
highest standards.
Good job.
Excellent work, Commander.
7 days. What are things I can sell? Right, so from here and from there, I think I'll end it there. I think 3 episodes is good enough for you lot. I don't think I will go past that. You've been far too pampered today, so yeah. So the next mission will be the retaliation mission. The good thing is, like I say, we'll get people from our haven back in. We'll get everybody that we basically have in our ranks in as well. So at least I've got a blood roster to get this done. But until then, folks, been ThomFnG. As always, practice makes perfect, and I'll see you in the next one.